I just came to a bit of an epiphany or a aha moment. So basically, just as well as I do, that we've been going back and forth to try and get the disability and the funds and everything else, and the doctor's notes, getting them there back and forth and back and forth. And, to me, in the beginning especially, it felt like I was fighting every single step of the way. But I realized today when I found out that I had given them a different account number, it was a little off. It wasn't supposed to have a 4 on the end, I guess. Due to the banks merging, they put a 4 on the end. They never used it anymore. So it's on my checks because they're super old. I gave them those digits, and I guess that it would have come back, right? So I called. It took me 3 days to get to her because she was not in the first 2 days. And then I finally get a hold of her, and I find out that she has issued a check instead. So, I mean, it was a blessing in disguise. The check's still going to come. I have to, or I had to contact her back and give her the right account number and make sure there was a 0 before. And we got it all sorted out. But I was sitting here getting ready to make a coffee, and it like dawned on me that these aren't fights. They're lessons. They're to teach me each and every time, because I'm under such extreme stress and I'm very emotionally explosive when things aren't going as well as I hope. And because my stress level is so high, my reactions are really important. And the reactions I get back from other people are super important, because if I'm mean and terrible and upset all the time and directing it at them, then they are going to tighten up and they're not going to want to give me help, or they're not going to want to go out of their way to help me. And I mean, I used to feel that way too in customer service. When someone was being really rude, I would, I don't know, I would just like do as minimal as possible, not go over the top for them, because I felt like it was a waste of time or energy, or I'd just get rejected. And it's the same thing. If I'm giving somebody else grief because something's not gone through, their problem or not their problem, to me, I'm just stressed out, it's not going through. And it's all in how I react. And I'm very happy to say, out of all of these tests, trials, whatever, I seem to be going through them pretty well. I breathe before I get on the phone. If I'm starting to get upset, I tell them I have to go. I'm genuine, and I let people know why my state is as heightened as it is, and try to express myself with useful words, not just a bunch of shouting. I just can't believe I didn't know it before. I didn't notice it. These are little lessons. It's not fighting. You're not fighting all the way. It's life teaching you how to get stronger, how to advocate, how to take the right steps, how to follow up on things. You can't just let things fall through cracks. You have to keep on things, especially things that you really want, goals you really want. And I think that's a huge life lesson right there. And I couldn't wait to share with you guys. I'm standing here in my PJs, not in my makeup smearing. But I just wanted to tell you guys. And now maybe you can take a different perspective when you see things that you feel like you're fighting brick wall to brick wall to brick wall, or hurdle to hurdle to hurdle. They're not hurdles and they're not brick walls. There are lessons, and they're meant to teach you something. And if you don't get through it, that'll teach you again. And I think things are going to get a little easier now that I have a bit of better perspective on the things that I looked at as roadblocks.